Hello and welcome back to the Princess K Talk Show. Your host, Princess Kingsman. So, I've got to apologize again. I've had to take a break. Just like before, I wasn't able to record, but I'm back and I'm back for good. Okay. So I remember the last time I finished discussing about the 7 tricks the enemy uses to distract you. I did mention that I was going to talk about the power of forgiveness. Okay. Now, it's going to have many parts, just like my previous series, but this one is quite close to my heart. And I feel very led to talk about it. So, the power of forgiveness. Okay, so we've all heard forgiveness is important. It is the single most powerful thing that you could do is forgive someone very quickly, so that it doesn't take root. But let's look at the meaning of forgiveness. Okay, the act that hurts or offend you might always be with you, but working on forgiveness can lessen the act's grip on you. So what the person did that really hurt you. And it can also, help you to control, it can help you from the control of the person. So you're releasing yourself from the control of the person, because once you're still angry, that person has full control over you. Okay. And forgiveness can lead to feelings of understanding, empathy, and compassion, okay, for the one that hurt you. So the first thing I'm just going to really touch on is friends, okay? We all have that one friend in our lifetime that has disappointed us, that has stabbed us in the back, that has hurt us, that have said unkind things to us, that have said, vile things, and, done things and taking advantage of our kindness. And the thing about life is not everybody's gonna have the same heart as you do. You have your own heart and everybody has a different heart. And I think growing up in life, I think that's one of the first things that I realized, which took a very long time to realize, that not everybody has the same heart as you do. So that means that you have to guard it. You have to, put up boundaries, and, and sometimes when there's no boundaries, or you don't give people the benefit of the doubt and just allow time to study people, and you're very easy trusting, then things like this can happen. Friends can easily just disappoint you, and you just be oblivious. You be aloof, and you be like, oh, no, she's my friend. There's some certain things she would never do. She would never do this. She would never do that. So, of course we all want to believe that. But sometimes we're human beings. And let me tell you, human beings are the single most complicated beings on earth that God has created. And the reason being why we're complicated is because we could go to bed feeling one way, and then we wake up the next morning and we're like, oh, I can't be bothered. F this. So, and that really does compel people to think like, I don't even know you. I thought I knew you, So we're very complicated on that fact, because we can switch at any given moment. And I think what we need to work on is giving people the benefit of the doubt and not relying too much on people. In terms of rely on God, when you're dealing with people, when you're dealing with friends and strangers and people that you don't know that have hurt you, you need to give them the benefit of the doubt. And when you don't give them the benefit of the doubt, God even said in the Bible, like, offense is gonna come. You're gonna be offended. People are gonna offend you. As long as you're living on this earth and you're walking on this earth and you're breathing, people are gonna offend you. You've got to think about that. People will offend you. They will piss you the F off. They will offend you. They will test you. They will push you. Okay? They will push you. So you need to have that at the back of your mind. And I think we need to have a strategy when that happens. if this happens and I'm put in a certain situation, how am I going to react? Am I going to react with my emotions, or am I going to react with wisdom? And anger can quickly switch very quickly. That's why God said in the Bible, forgive 70 times 70. 70 times 70, 70 times 7, if I got that right. And that's because even God knows that you will be offended. You will be. Jesus said to his disciples, forgive as many times as possible. And that is because you're going to be offended. You're going to meet so many people that are going to hurt your feelings. They're going to say things that you just be like, what? So learn to have a strategy in your mind and pull up boundaries. Anybody hurt you, you know what? I forgive you. Because 90 times out of 100, or most of the time, it's not about you. It's about them. A lot of people project their insecurities onto others when they feel like, I don't know, maybe they feel like you're better than them, or you intimidate them in some way, shape, or form, or you come off as better than them, even though you know you're not, because nobody's better. Nobody's perfect. Everybody's got stuff they're dealing with. Okay? They just wrap it under and paint it. We're very good at illusions. We're very good at looking good on the outside. And then on the inside, we're very, very, very rotten and vile. Everybody has inner turmoil. Every single person has inner battle. Let's not forget that. And that's what causes people to hurt other people. Hurt people. Okay? People that are already hurt will hurt another. And that's where offense comes in, and we hold on to it for the rest of our lives. So we need to try and forgive our friends and people that we meet and that offend us. The quicker we forgive, the easier it will be, so it wouldn't take root. Because if it takes root, then it's going to be a little bit more challenging in a sense, depending on the kind of heart you have. If you have a hard heart, it's going to be a challenge, but guess what? That's what God's job is there to do, to soften your heart. He's the only person that can do that. And he's the only person that can give you the heart of forgiveness. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you. So I will be back in a couple of days' time, and I will be talking more about the power of forgiveness. So I will be talking about family, strangers, forgiving yourself, and forgiving your inner child, the child traumas that you've been through that you've not worked on, and how to be able to work on yourself and forgive your inner child. Okay? So thank you so much for listening. Do have a lovely day. Happy Sunday. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and press the little bell for notifications when I post. So take care, and I love you always. Goodbye.